Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a wild story from the tropical waters of the fast food world, the battle between Tucker's Fish Market and Daniel's Seafood. Both of these spots were local favorites, serving up some delicious seafood that had everyone hooked. But then, like a bolt from the blue, Ray's Fish and Chips opened up, shaking things up big time. Let's unravel this drama, shall we? To kick things off, let's set the scene. Tucker's Fish Market and Daniel's Seafood had been the go-to spots for tasty fried fish and crispy chips for years. Tucker's was known for its classic fish fry, while Daniel's had a secret recipe that made their shrimp to die for. The customers adored both places, and the rivalry between the two was like a friendly neighborhood feud, with both restaurants trying to outdo each other with the best specials and freshest catches. It was all good-natured, and the excitement just added to the community vibe. Then came along Ray's Fish and Chip Center, the new kid in town. Ray didn't just walk in, he made a splash. With bright signage, witty promotions, and some seriously affordable deals, he quickly captured the attention of everyone who loved good seafood. People couldn't resist trying out Ray's crispy cod and mouth-watering tartar sauce. The lines were long, and suddenly, Tucker's and Daniel's found themselves looking over their shoulders. Who was this new player changing the game? Faced with the challenge, Tucker's and Daniel's decided to join forces. Yes, you heard that right. They realized that if they didn't work together, they might both sink like a lead fish. They started hosting seafood festivals, collaborated on special combo meals, and promoted a support local campaign. For a moment, it felt like the old days, with both places cheering each other on. But of course, the tension was there. No one likes to lose their edge, right? But Ray wasn't going to sit back and let this bond sink his ship. He launched an all-out counterattack. Instead of playing fair, he made sure his prices were lower than a belly flop. And you know what else? He cleverly positioned his place as the go-to for affordable taken-out meals, meaning both Tucker's and Daniel's started losing customers. Ray even went as far as making his restaurant seem like a secret treasure trove, pulling in business from those curious about the hype. It was a smart play that got the competition scrambling. Fast forward a few months, and things weren't looking good for Tucker's and Daniel's. They began to struggle, racking up debts while trying to keep up with Ray's whirlwind of marketing and pricing strategies. Loyal customers still cheered for their favorites, but with Ray offering greater value, it felt like their traditional charm might not be enough. It was heartbreaking to see longtime patrons who used to fill their seats now choosing Ray instead. The community was torn, and both restaurants began feeling the crunch. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. It turns out Ray had a master plan all along. As Tucker's and Daniel's floundered, he gradually brought their businesses to the brink of collapse. Once he wiped out his competition, he offered to buy them out. But here's the kicker. He transformed those beloved restaurants into warehouses that sell service contracts for other businesses. Yes, you heard that right. They went from serving salty fries to providing plumbing supplies and commode services. Talk about an unexpected twist in the tale. So, what have we learned from this seafood saga? Well, it shows how competitive the fast food industry can be and how even the businesses can struggle when facing fierce competition. Tucker's and Daniel's are still remembered fondly, but Ray's Fish and Chips? Well, he's definitely turned that block into his empire. It's a classic reminder that in business, staying in the game means always thinking 2 steps ahead. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to support your local favorites. Until next time, keep swimming.